Have you ever felt like you're just a background character in your own story? Like you're present, but somehow invisible? Just watching life happen around you while everyone else seems to be the star of the show? I know that feeling all too well. It's like you're stuck in the back row, quietly hoping someone will notice you, but deep down, you're not even sure you'd know what to do if they did. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is a prodigy, breezing through life's challenges, while you're stuck on the tutorial level, fumbling with the controls. You watch classmates ace tests, win awards, or just seem to get it without even trying, and you wonder if you're missing some secret manual that everyone else got on day one. I've been there, staring at textbooks for hours, feeling like my brain's a useless lump of clay that just won't mold into anything useful. The words blur together, and no matter how hard I try, it feels like nothing sticks. It's exhausting, and honestly, it can make you question your own worth. It's so easy to believe that some people are just born geniuses, gifted with brains that work like supercomputers, while you're left with the tries hard but still kinda dumb debuff. You start to wonder if effort even matters, or if you're just destined to be average, always a step behind. Every new topic felt like hitting a brick wall. No matter how many hours I poured into studying, it seemed like I'd forget everything by the next day. The frustration built up, and I started to dread opening my books, convinced that I'd never catch up. And then there's the comparison trap. We scroll through social media, seeing our classmates' highlight reels, perfect grades, scholarships, internships, and achievements. Meanwhile, we're stuck comparing our behind-the-scenes struggles to their best moments. And it's easy to start believing we're just not good enough, that we'll never measure up. The more you compare, the more you shrink into the background, convinced that your efforts are pointless. You start to feel like you're just an extra in someone else's movie, destined to watch from the sidelines as others take the spotlight. But here's the twist. Learning isn't about raw talent or being born with a genius brain. It's about discovering the right techniques, the strategies that actually work for you. It's about realizing that you can change, adapt, and grow no matter where you start. When I started experimenting with new study methods like flashcards, mind maps, and active recall, it was like unlocking hidden abilities I never knew I had. Suddenly, learning didn't feel impossible. It felt like a game I could actually win, one level at a time. Your brain isn't a fixed stat character. It's a skill tree you can level up. Every new technique, every bit of effort, adds experience points. You're not stuck with the stats you started with. You can build new skills, unlock new paths, and become the main character of your own story. Once I realized this, everything changed. I stopped seeing myself as a background character and started believing I could shape my own narrative. The setbacks didn't feel so permanent anymore. They became part of my growth arc. It was like finding a secret walkthrough for the game of life. Suddenly, I had tools and strategies that made the journey exciting instead of overwhelming. I could finally see a path forward, one that was uniquely mine. So, are you ready to stop being a background character? Let's unlock your main character energy together and start building the story you've always wanted to live. The first step, change your perspective. Instead of seeing learning as something you have to do, start seeing it as something you get to do. Imagine waking up every day with the chance to level up, to discover new worlds, and to unlock hidden powers within yourself. That's what learning really is, a journey where every step forward makes you stronger, smarter, and more prepared for the challenges ahead. Learning isn't a boring chore, it's your personal training arc. Just like your favorite anime heroes, you're in the middle of your own epic story. Every page you read, every problem you solve, and every new idea you understand is part of your transformation. You're not just memorizing facts. You're building the skills and mindset that will help you conquer anything life throws at you. Every new fact is a rare item. Every concept you master is a mini-boss defeated. Think of your notes as your inventory, your textbooks as your map, and your questions as the keys that unlock secret doors. The more you collect, the more powerful you become. And just like in games, sometimes you'll have to grind, reviewing, practicing, and repeating until you finally get that aha moment. Think of your favorite shonen heroes. They didn't get strong by sitting around. They trained, failed, and tried again. They faced setbacks, but every time they got knocked down, they stood up stronger. That's the spirit you need to bring to your studies. It's not about being perfect. It's about being persistent. They trained, failed, and tried again. Mistakes aren't the end, they're just checkpoints on your journey. Every time you get something wrong, you're actually getting closer to mastering it. So don't be afraid to make mistakes, and don't give up when things get tough. Treat every study session as a chance to unlock a new skill. Each topic you tackle is like unlocking a new branch on your skill tree. Over time, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come and how many abilities you've gained along the way. The world is an open-world game, and knowledge unlocks new quests. The more you learn, the more places you can go, the more challenges you can take on, and the more adventures you can experience. There's always something new to discover, and every lesson opens up a new path. Curiosity is your superpower. Ask questions, explore, and get excited about what you're learning. The more curious you are, the more fun you'll have, and the more you'll remember. Don't just accept what you're told. Dig deeper, look for connections, and let your imagination run wild. Share what you learn with others. Teaching your friends, discussing ideas, or even just talking about what excites you can make your adventure even more epic. You're not alone on this journey. Your classmates and friends are your party members, and together you can overcome any challenge. Promise yourself, this is your training arc. Every hero has a moment when they decide to go all in. Make that promise to yourself now. You're going to give it your best shot, no matter what. You're the main character now. This is your story, and you get to decide how it unfolds. Stand tall, be proud of your efforts, and remember that every hero starts somewhere. Forget smart or dumb, those are just labels. What really matters is your determination, your willingness to learn, and your courage to keep going even when it's hard. What matters is your willingness to start the journey. Every step you take brings you closer to your goals, and every day is a new opportunity to grow. Ready for your first special move? Let's go. Your adventure is just beginning, and the world is waiting for you to show what you can do. First special move. Explain it to your sidekick, Jutsu. You don't truly understand something until you can explain it simply. Imagine teaching a clueless sidekick. Use simple words, funny analogies. If you stumble, that's where you need to study more. Find the gaps, go back, and fill them in. Repeat until your explanation is crystal clear. It's not about memorizing jargon. It's about real understanding. Master this, and you'll build unshakable knowledge. That's your first step to mastery. Meet your arch nemesis, the forgetting monster. You learn something, and the next day it's gone. Frustrating, right? Here's the combo move. Active recall and spaced repetition. Active recall. Close your notes and try to remember everything from scratch. It's like lifting weights for your brain. The struggle makes you stronger. Spaced repetition. Review the material at increasing intervals. A day later, then a few days, then a week. Each review pushes the knowledge deeper into your memory. Use apps like Anki or Quizlet to schedule reviews automatically. Instead of cramming, you're building long-term memory. This combo defeats the forgetting monster for good. Your hard-won XP is safe. Time for the next power-up. Final technique, Focused Burst Power-Up, aka the Pomodoro Technique. Our brains are sprinters, not marathon runners. Pick a task, set a timer for 25 minutes, and go all in, no distractions. When the timer rings, stop immediately and take a 5-minute break. Do something unrelated, stretch, grab water, dance. After 4 bursts, take a longer break. This cycle keeps your energy high and prevents burnout. Studying becomes a series of winnable mini-games, not a slog. You'll get more done in less time. Respect your brain's rhythm. Focus, rest, repeat. This is how you defeat distraction bosses. Ready for your next quest? So, you've unlocked 3 secret techniques. Pretty epic, right? But here's the thing. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you need to master all of them at once. It's tempting to want to become the Hokage overnight, to suddenly level up and have every skill at your fingertips. But real growth doesn't work that way. Even the greatest heroes started with just one move, practiced it until it became second nature, and only then moved on to the next. Trying to juggle everything at once is a classic rookie mistake. Imagine a level 1 hero charging straight at the final boss. No experience, no strategy, just pure chaos. Or picture a student buried under a mountain of textbooks not knowing where to start. It's overwhelming, and honestly, it's a recipe for burnout. Instead, start small. Pick just one technique, one that feels right for you right now. Maybe it's the one you're most curious about, or the one that seems like it'll help you the most. Take it off the shelf, dust it off, and give it your full attention. For example, if you find your mind wandering during study sessions, try starting with focused burst. If you're always forgetting what you learned, spaced repetition could be your new best friend. The key is to match your technique to your current challenge. Remember, this is all about experimentation. You're not aiming for perfection on your first try. Think of yourself as a scientist in your own training lab, testing, tweaking, and learning from every attempt. Your first attempts might be messy, awkward, or even a little embarrassing. That's not just normal. It's a sign you're pushing your limits and growing. Every stumble is a step forward. So be patient with yourself. Treat this process like a game, one where every small win counts, and every setback is just a chance to learn a new strategy. Adjust your approach as you go. Tweak your tools, change your environment, and don't be afraid to try something new if what you're doing isn't working. The goal is to find what fits you best, not to follow someone else's path. What you're really building here isn't just knowledge, it's habits. Habits that will stick with you long after you've mastered these techniques. Think of every practice session as planting a seed that will grow over time. Even if you only get 1% better each day, those tiny improvements add up. Over weeks and months, you'll look back and realize just how far you've come. So here's your mission for this week. Pick one technique, just one. Commit to trying it out no matter how small the step feels. That's all you need to do to get started. And when you take that first step, celebrate it. You've officially started your journey, and that's something even the Hokage would be proud of. Remember feeling like you're drowning in information? These techniques aren't just life preservers, they're your surfboard. The ocean of knowledge is vast, but now you can ride the waves. Learning is about balance, adaptation, and flow. Sidekick Jutsu helps you read the waves. Spaced repetition gets you back on the board. Focused burst lets you catch the perfect wave. The world becomes a playground, not a threat. Challenges turn into exciting waves to ride. Your curiosity comes alive again. You're not a passive victim. You're an active surfer. You'll fall, but you'll get back up, better each time. One day you'll realize you're not just surviving, you're thriving. The adventure is just beginning.